Hello everyone, welcome to your general reading. This is not going to be time stamped. Of course, I say that in every video, but just in case you're new, it won't be time stamped. Whenever you see it is when you're supposed to see it. So this is a general reading. It won't apply to all of you. So take what resonates, whatever doesn't, leave here, and we'll go ahead and get started. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. If you're returning, welcome back. Now let's see what Spirit has for you today. Spirit, what do you have for them today? Spirit, what do you have for the collective today? Spirit, what do you have for the collectives today? Alright, it's this one. And it says, allow yourself to be imperfect. Practice self-compassion. So, some of you have been beating yourself up. Some of you, you kind of don't like making mistakes because it's like for you, mistakes is not an option. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe that's a saying that some of you say. But Spirit is saying, allow yourself to be imperfect, okay? So let's see what your energy is like today. Spirit, what is their energy like today, Spirit? Or just in general, what is their energy like today? Wow. So some of you had a bad attitude. Okay, so maybe this is because you could be beating yourself up over something. And so your attitude is just kind of like, you're mad. I don't really feel like you're mad at anybody else. I think you're mad at yourself. Even if it's tied to somebody, like maybe somebody did something, but you're like, I should have known because this is who they showed me, who they were or whatever. It could be an instance like that. It could be you got something, maybe you were taking a test for something and you missed something that you knew, so you beat yourself up for that. Spirit is saying, show yourself some compassion. All right, let's look at the area you're operating from. Wait, this fell out, so let's see what this is. Life of the party. Maybe this is who you normally are. You're kind of like the life of the party, but right now you're not in the mood. Your attitude is kind of tainted. So this came out in your energy. I didn't see that until just now. Okay, area you're operating from. Spirit, what is the area that they're operating from, Spirit? What? When it sticks on my hand, if you're new, I'm supposed to take it. Let me make sure nothing else fell out. So, you're being silent. I'm thinking you're just being withdrawn because you're beating yourself up over something. And I really feel like it's either something somebody did and you're feeling like you should have just known that they were going to do it anyway, so you're mad that, you allowed this to happen. Or it's a mistake that you made and you're beating yourself up because you're saying how could you make this mistake? You knew. All right, let's see. What is the area that needs the most healing, Spirit? So again, it's on my finger. Your soul needs the most, Spirit. I feel, okay, so maybe you do this all the time. Like, either you grew up, and this is for some of you grew up in a childhood where you could do something that you were really proud of, but your parents always found the mistake in it. So you'd be like, oh, look, I did this. And then your parents would be like, yeah, but this right here should have been this. So this is something that you just do. So to your soul, it bothers you when you make a mistake. I'm hearing that some of you don't even own up to your mistakes when you make it. Like deep down, you make it, and you're beating yourself up internally, but in person, like to other people, I'm hearing that for some of you. This is not all of you. You don't even own up to it. You're just like, whatever, no, because it was because of this. All right, let's see what's blocking you. Spirit, what could be blocking them at this time right now, Spirit? What could be blocking them? Spirit, what could be blocking them? Okay, so there's two. Yeah, I'm really feeling like the reason why sympathy. So either you're feeling sorry for yourself or whoever this person is that did something to you where you're like, I should have known. It's kind of like this woe is me type energy is what I'm hearing. But yeah, I'm really feeling like What's blocking you is understanding. Yeah, I don't think that you understand that even if you grew up in a household, maybe it was your parents, it could have been teachers, it could have been a past relationship where they didn't allow you to make mistakes, and you were with this person for so long that that kind of embedded in you. You're not allowing yourself to have any type of understanding when you make a mistake. You just literally beat yourself up over it. Also, this sympathy spirit is telling me that you don't even allow yourself the grace to be like, yeah, I made a mistake. And it's okay. Like, I wish I wouldn't have did it, but it's okay. It's like no sympathy. You're just really hard on yourself is what I'm hearing. And that's blocking you because you're going to have to understand that mistakes, no matter how perfect or how just precise you try to be about something, you're going to make mistakes in life. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. All right, things you need to work on. Spirit, what are the things they need to work on besides this? So you have three. So part of it is your finances. Okay, so maybe you spent some money on something and now you don't know how you're going to pay something else and you're upset about that. You also need to work on some health issues. There's something that's been going on with you and you have been trying to ignore it. You need to ask for help. So this could be ask your ancestors for help, ask your spirit guides, ask your creator, ask an actual human being that you know that you could trust with whatever it is that you need help with your health issues. You know, maybe you're eating a lot of sweets, you know, you should cut that down. Maybe you're drinking a lot of soda, you know, you should cut that down. Maybe you've had this weird pain that you can't explain, and you need to work on it because that fell under things you need to work on. And that could also be one of the things. It could be something going on with your health, and now it turned into something else, and you're beating yourself up about it because you're like, if I would have just did something about this sooner, this wouldn't have happened. Now let's look at the finance jar. What's going on in finances? What is going on in finances, Spirit? So one popped out. What's going on in finances? All right. So this is good because this keeps popping up. So for some of you, and I'm feeling like because it keeps popping up, this is going to be for new people who are just watching this, but this is also for a subscriber, somebody who's been watching my channel for a while. There's a financial blessing. You've been coming back to this channel because you've been trying to get a word. You've been asking about something. Yeah, use the money to invest in yourself. So when this blessing comes, so I'm feeling like this blessing is going to be enough money to do this. Whatever you've been wanting to start, whatever you've been wanting to do, maybe you're scared that you're going to make a mistake and you don't deal with mistakes. So that's like, for you, that's not an option. Just whatever this financial blessing is going to be for you, whatever you've been wanting to do, Spirit is telling you to use the money and invest in yourself, okay? So yeah, I'm also feeling, I need to say this, do not allow people to let you, just because they're hard on themselves, do not allow people to make you feel bad about mistakes that you make. Or maybe you keep making the same decision over and over, but it takes some people a while to get it right, is what I'm hearing. This is what Spirit is saying. Like, some people don't learn it on the first try. Like, something could happen and you could do something, you'd be like, okay, I'm not going to do it again. Then you find yourself doing it again. Sometimes some certain things, it depends on what it is, it takes a long time for you to get right. Some people get it right the first time. Some people don't. They have to keep trying. They have to keep working on it. Don't beat yourself up over that. And if you have grown up with that mentality because of a parent or a grandparent or, like I said, a relationship or family members, whatever, whoever made you feel like that to begin with, you got to get out of that. You're going to make mistakes, and you can't just walk around your whole life beating yourself up when you don't do something right. Okay? Let's look at the love jar. Let's see what's going on in love. I think there was one I left in this jar, so let's see. What's happening in love, Spirit? What's going on in love, Spirit? All right, so two jumped out. So let's see what they are. Online. So there's somebody that you have met online or somebody you're about to meet that's online. And the other one is this person has liked you for a long time. So this is for some of you. Some of you are online, you're doing online dating. Spirit is acknowledging that maybe your next relationship, that's how you're going to meet this person. Others, this person has been watching you online. You can know this person in real life, or this is just somebody that you know only online. But this person has been watching you. They've been watching how you move. They look at your pictures. They look at your posts. They look at the days that you write something and you're feeling down, the days that you write something and you're happy, the videos you post. This person has had a crush. They have liked you for a really long time, Spirit is saying. So if you don't know who that is, they're probably going to pop up in your life. Okay, we're going to look at, let's see, oh, I have to pick that up. We're going to look at what's coming towards you. Let's see what's coming towards you. I don't know, for some reason, like all day, even at work, I've just been dropping stuff. I have no idea why. Okay. Let's look at my... Let me see what this was. I think this was in love, but this is not one that... Yeah, no. Okay. Let's look at what's coming towards you. Spirit, what's coming towards them? Spirit, what's coming towards them? Spirit, what's coming towards them? All right. Something new. Yeah, that something new could be that person that's been liking you for a long time. So there is somebody. I don't think this is the same person that's been liking you for a long time, but there is somebody. This could be the other person that's online, and it's just a friends with benefits and nothing more. So maybe you've been thinking about, maybe you've been trying to figure out if a person you've been dealing with, if it's going to go somewhere, or maybe you've been, maybe you got to know somebody and maybe you haven't started dealing with them yet, but you're just trying to see where it goes. Spirit is saying it's just going to be a friends with benefits. It's not going to turn into anything. But I don't think that's the same person as the one that's liked you for a long time. I don't think it's that. All right, let's see. Things you need. Spirit, what is the things that they need, Spirit? What is the things that they need? What is the things that they need? Okay, it's that one. Let's see. Positive thoughts. So you got to think positive. No matter what mistakes that you make, no matter how somebody may constantly make you pay for mistakes that you made, that's also coming up. Spirit is telling me to acknowledge that. That's for somebody who you make mistakes and the person beats you up about it all the time. You need to keep positive thoughts, because if you don't allow them to drain your energy, if you don't allow them to provoke you to turn negative or speak negatively or be disrespectful, good things are going to come towards you. Okay, what zodiac signs could this be tied to, Spirit? What zodiac signs could be tied to? If I don't pull your zodiac sign and it's resonating, it's still for you. All right, so this one was stuck on my hand, so definitely a Pisces, because that held onto my finger and it didn't let go. And if you've been on my channel for a while, when they stick on my finger, I know I'm supposed to say it's for you, Aries, and a Taurus. So again, if I didn't pull your sign, but you're resonating, it's still for you. Yeah, I just really feel like some of you have spent years. I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is parents who have done this to you. For others, this is a relationship. This relationship lasted for a long time. I'm feeling like it wasn't like just a quick relationship. It was a relationship that lasted for a long time, and they caused you to be like this, to beat yourself up over mistakes because they constantly beat you down over every little thing that you did. All right, angel message. Spirit, what is the angel message that you have for them? Spirit, what is the angel message that you have for them? All right. Your body is holding trauma. You could be stressed out. You could be, there could just be something going on with you that this could also be tied to your health issues. There could be something that you have done to your body. Um, for some of you, it's a surgery. For some of you, something happened. I'm also hearing a trauma with maybe somebody took advantage of you sexually, but your body is holding trauma. Let's see. What is the clarification? What is the clarification? And I'm hearing some of you should look into having a massage, like a deep tissue massage, or also a chiropractor. Clarification. What is the clarification for this reading? Yeah, divine intervention. So, for those of you that I'm really feeling like, if you are the kind that you're constantly beating yourself up because of you've gotten that way because of something that has happened to you traumatic in your childhood or in a relationship, those two are popping up a lot in my spirit. So there could be another way that you became like this, but I'm really hearing that there was a parent or both your parents, you couldn't do anything right, and there was a relationship that caused you to be like this. So you constantly beat yourself up. But instead of beating yourself up, Spirit is telling me that in those moments where you make those mistakes, it wants you to stop, breathe, take a moment, ask Spirit to help you. That's all you need to do. And they're going to help you. They're going to help calm your nerves about it. They're going to help you be okay with it, okay? Your good intentions card. Let's see what it is. It's going to be this one. It says, phone a friend. Think of someone who always makes you, yep, see? Think of someone who always makes you feel better and give them a ring. Even if you just talk for a few minutes, it's a great way to check in and remind each other that you're not alone. What are some other ways you can connect with your community? And your community is basically your soul tribe. That one friend or that one person, family member, coworker, work bestie, whatever that is, um, that you can connect to that makes you feel good. Yeah. So stop beating yourself up. You don't deserve to. I don't care what you've been through in your past. If you're not in that situation right now, don't allow people to make you feel like when you make a mistake, like you're dumb or you know you can never do anything right. Spirit wants you to stop doing that to yourself and stop allowing other people to do it. If it's a past trauma, to deal with it so you can move on from it, because you don't deserve to be tortured like that or to torture yourself like that every single time you make a mistake. Okay, that is your reading for today. As always, be blessed, and I love you on purpose. Bye.